under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Casey Mize gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at one of the top young pitchers in the game right now, Casey Mize. Former first-round draft pick out of Auburn University. This guy has a nasty split finger. A lot of people thought coming out of college he had the most advanced off-speed pitches in baseball, and mainly due to that split finger. He'll throw it to righties, he'll throw it to lefties, and, oh, by the way, he can rush that fastball up there 95 to 97 miles an hour also.
Benito Osuna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Here comes the 1-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate, Brian Roquillo. Left side, but well foul. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 19 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that one yanked just foul. Another try at 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB now. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Indians nothing, Tigers coming to bat. More to come after this on MLB Network. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Here's the first pitch. Gabriel Maciel is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
To the plate now, Brock Detheridge, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 1 home run, 9 driven in. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Maciel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 2-1. Right side. Oh, beautiful dive. Wow.
Great play right there. Usually the rule of thumb, it has to be a bullet for you to leave your feet and still complete the double play. Got the out at first base after the dive. I like it.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 10 home runs and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in will be Gary Sanchez. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The set and the 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He set the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Joe Dietrich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Osuna finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. First offering. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, Colton Welker.
So the next to bat will be Colton Welker. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now a chance for Kingery at shortstop. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6.
And stepping in, Nolan Jones. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A ball and a strike now. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Scott Kingery.
The shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 delivery. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Here's a pop-up now. Welker is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Mikey White.
Striding in is Mikey White. And now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 and 2.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So Joe Adell bats now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 on its way. In the air to right center. Mercado gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Oscar Mercado digging in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he fouls this one off. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
High in the air out to center field. Maciel is right there, 1 down. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Next up, Ronaldo Hernandez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next to dig in, Marcos Brito. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. A ball and no strikes. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So here is Tim Marmolejo. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Maciel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. High in the air into shallow left center. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now is Brock Detheridge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Marmolejo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows down the third baseline, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit, but they're up 1-0. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Roquillo, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball well outside. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tyler O'Neill would be next. 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate now is Gary Sanchez. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 2-0 on the way. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in next, Joe Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a line drive to left. O'Neill is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out. bag.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maciel is there, and he has it for the out. Next, it'll be Colton Welker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Nolan Jones.
At the plate now, Nolan Jones, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
2-1 the count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Two down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Oscar Mercado. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Fouled away. Welker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging in the dirt. Sanchez finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate is Mikey White as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First offering on its way. Fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. And here's that one again with Showtrack. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. So now to the plate, Joe Adell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Tim Marmolejo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Up next, Gabriel Macio. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
To the plate now, Brock Detheridge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Stepping in once again is Ronaldo Hernandez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Grounded to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So stepping in is Marcos Brito. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. I got to count 2-2.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The right fielder.
Next to stand in is Benito Osuna. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On its way is pitch number 75.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Count 2-1.
This is line to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next at bat.
Austin Meadows.
He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Zach Wheeler takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's another 1-2.
That's a ball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Joe Dietrich. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And he popped him up. Welker in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The shortstop.
So now into the box is Scott Kingery. His career line against Wheeler. It's been a steady 5 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Popped up. Welker has room in foul territory. And no one will get this one. Once again, a 3-2. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Now batting. Third baseman. Mikey.
Now to the plate, Mikey White. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First with it is Wheeler, and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1.
No, inside.
Joe Adell would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter. The designated hitter. Joe.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Adell. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Welker has got it, and the side is retired. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Striding in for the Indians, Franmil Reyes. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tim Marmolejo. Now the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Osuna is there. One pitch, one out.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gabriel Maciel. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Is fastball taken high for a ball. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder.
Next up is Brock Detheridge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The first with it is Wheeler. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Set to deal on 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Nick Birdie takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 43.
Austin Meadows will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Maciel over at second. Detheridge at first, 1 gone. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
From the stretch.
Nope. That's inside.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup?
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Tigers leave one. They lead it 3-0. So now here is Nolan Jones. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in next, Oscar Mercado. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. And now in the box, Ronaldo Hernandez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Michael Aoki is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Marcos Brito will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 strikes.
2 out with the man at first. pulled high in the air out to left field. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. Still down 3-0. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The
Now
bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Joe Dietrich, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Scott Kingery.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Dietrich, base runner at first with 1 out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Mikey White is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Mikey.
Next for the Tigers, Mikey White. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. In there, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 3-0. And now, Benito Osuna. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit is Brian Roquillo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Aoki is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
First offering on its way as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Colton Welker is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. One ball, one strike to count. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Tyler Alexander gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Lolo Sanchez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Lolo Sanchez.
To the plate now, Nolan Jones. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Cleveland. Rips this one to first. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Casey Mize earns his 5th winner of the year as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes.